Hello world, my name is Christina Kran from OneHealthLessons.com. Today I have the utmost privilege to talk with Miriam Avilla, who is originally from Mexico but is living and studying in the States. Welcome Miriam, how are you doing today?
Hello, Christina. Thank you for having me today. I'm doing good. I'm on break right now, so thank you for having me and giving me this opportunity to share my experience too.
You're most welcome, and I'm truly happy to talk with you today. You were part of the autumn internship of One Health lessons. Could you please tell us more about your experience with One Health and what was your role?
Sure. I was the North American promotions intern for the second class of interns, and my experience was just like contacting, reaching out to people, and promoting One Health. I was also in charge of helping the language expansion intern. So we receive a lot of emails and connected to people, just working with the other interns as a team and that was basically my thing, just like reaching out, answering emails, and reaching out to people.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing this valuable information. I would like to know what do you think about the notion of One Health? You know, we generally speak about public health, global health, and not really about One Health. For instance, in the region where I'm living, human health it is part of the subject biology and environmental and animal health. We studied basically in the subject called ecology. So I don't know how it is this the curriculum in the states regarding this, or especially regarding high school students or sixth, seventh, eighth, or ninth grade students. So basically, briefly, could you tell us what do you think about the notion of One Health?
Sure. Well, I didn't know much about what the concept of One Health was until I took this internship and learned more about it. But as you were saying, also in the US and where I grew up in Mexico, we learned about the concepts of One Health, but like separate. So, like human health, environmental health, and animal health, but separately. But it was not until I learned about this internship that they were all connected, and I really think that concept of One Health should be taught to younger people. Like I didn't knew about this until I was like 24 years old. So I think it's really important for the younger generation to learn about it whenever they're younger. So it creates in them that knowledge, and it's something they want to learn more about that connection.
Absolutely. For instance, could you please now tell us a little bit about your university and your major?
Right. Well, I'm a second year Master of Public Health student at Kansas State University, and my emphasis area is in physical activity, but I'm also learning about everything related to public health. And I took my classes about environmental health, human health, also before going into my public health major. But it's basically just learning about population health regarding to physical activity.
Excellent. Where did you hear about One Health lessons before?
I received an email through my university school. So like I got an email and saying there was an opportunity for this internship and it was going to be all these benefits. And I was also looking for a place to get my practicum experience that I need to get credit for my curriculum. So I applied and I talked to Dr. Deborah Thompson, and I just really loved it and everything that was involved with it.
Yes, indeed. And could you please perhaps tell us a little bit more? What was the most important lesson you learned from this internship regarding One Health and maybe public and global health as well?
Sure. I think from this internship, I got the communication is a really important thing, and that you need to know how to communicate. You need to know who you have to communicate, and you need to do it well so they can learn and mostly understand what you're trying to say. So communication was a big thing for me in this internship, and I think that's one of the best skills I got from it too.
Incredibly amazing story, and indeed, One Health lessons give us the privilege and the opportunity to just study something, perhaps in a very simplistic way, like the lessons, to study some notions, like in a very simplistic way, such as the notion of mutations. For instance, I didn't understand the notion of mutations when I was in fourth and eighth grade because the books were written by postdoctorate professors, let's say, or professors who did their postdoctorate degree. So therefore, the books were very technical. The content was very technical. And then when I, for the first time, read the lessons. Of COVID-19 in English that Dr. Deborah Thompson prepared, you basically understand immediately in a very simplistic way what mutation is. So I suppose that, always teachers need to deliver the idea through the power of words. Um,
Exactly.
yes. So regarding this, what is the best advice that you can give to future generation students, especially about One Health?
I will say just get involved in everything you learn or like you hear about One Health. Try to like dig deeper and try to understand what they're trying to like focus on. Maybe it's One Health or like One Health globally. Just dig deeper and really understand what they're trying to do, and it will just make an impact in your life and in the world's life too.
Indeed. And how will you continue to be a One Health advocate outside of the internship? Like after all the skills that you've gained, and what you will do?
As I said, I would just try to get involved in my school's One Health group, and then I would just talk to everyone I know about One Health because I know that whenever I was 24 years old, I didn't know the concept of One Health, so I'm just trying to like tell everyone I talk to about this internship experience that I had and basically what One Health means. So just spread the word about it too.
And what are your future goals? Would you like to continue later on, perhaps getting a PhD in public health, or you would stop in with your master's degree and perhaps start to work in the domain of public health, or do you envisage something else for your future?
I'm graduating on May, and I think I want to find a job first. I don't think I'm going to go for my PhD, but I'm interested in helping people with behavior change. And because my emphasis is physical activity, I want to help them change their behaviors into like a healthier lifestyle or becoming healthier if that's their case. So yeah, I think I'm going to go find a job first.
Sure. Thank you very much, Miriam, for this wonderful interview, and also thank you for your time. I wish you all the best with your future projects and plans, and talk to you soon.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. All the best.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.